like, why are you in this jacket? And it's humid as hell, because it's humid as hell. And then, like, I get a report talking about, oh, typhoon just came off the coast of Africa or some shit. So I guess we do have to worry about hurricanes this season. I really hope not. Damn, 76 degrees, but it just don't feel like it. But other than that, today was a good day. But hold up. It's 11:30 p.m. This is Note to Self podcast with your girl Zayna Bunny. It's June 16th, 2023. Day 16 of being 28. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is good. So, bruh. I don't even know, like, so I still have some. Hold up. Like, so I had one cup, and then I'm trying a second cup now. But like off my first cup, I'm just like, you ever seen like the Doors playing at what was it, the Hollywood Bowl or some shit? And like Jim Morrison is like, turn the lights down. For real. Turn the lights down, turn the lights off. You know what I'm saying? And like that's how I'm feeling, like, turn the light off. Shut up. Shut up. Like that's how I'm feeling. Cause just being keep on talking and talking and talking. And I'm just like, bro, like noises are frustrating me. I'm focused, but it's just like I'm not focused on anything good. Cause I'm sitting there picking at this goddamn shit on my head. And if it's just gonna be a mole, okay, can God just give me a sign it's gonna be a mole? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it like a pimple? Is it like a calcium deposit? Like, what is it? Like, I thought it was a calcium deposit at first. Please don't say it's cancer. You know what I'm saying? Please don't say it's anything like that. But I'm gonna have to let this heal, and of course it's gonna scab over. I'm not gonna be at work for a few days, so hopefully, it heals and goes away. Hopefully I didn't make it worse by picking at it. But that's what I was focused on. I was just focused on picking at my skin for like 2 hours. Um, yeah, I was picking at that motherfucker. And like now, like I'm thinking a lot about like work and what I need to do and what I need to be studying, and then I'm worried about, my sister's well-being. I'm worried about shit. But at the same time, I won't say I don't even care, but like there's a lot going on. I don't know how to describe this feeling. Focused, yes, I would say I am focused. But then again, it's caffeine. So like what mushrooms are in here is like lion's mane, and what is it? I forgot what the other one is. But I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think. Like, the fuck? Um like, I don't know, you guys. Like, I don't know. It tastes decent, but that's because I have like a damn like artificial sugar packet in here, and that makes dirt or poop taste like, you know, goodness. So I don't know, but I do like earthy tasting things. So very definitely earthy. I need to go ahead and finish this up because I don't want to mess up my sleeping schedule. But that's been fucked up anyways. That's been fucked up anyway. Cause I've been just watching at night, like, oh well, I'm less anxious. I'll say that. I'm just talking, talking, talking. Definitely less anxious, but and I don't think I had any carbs today. Wait, I take that back. I had like these mini pancakes and sausages. But it's like in a little plastic container. I had that. I think they're by Jimmy Dean, so I had that. But other than that, I didn't really have any carbs today. Um, I do want. No, I don't even want to binge eat. I feel good. So I guess I'm rolling with this coffee right now. I guess could be worse. Um, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm really pissed off that I was doing so good at not picking at my face. I was doing so good, but it's whatever. But I have to practice driving And like, I don't know. I'm gonna do it, but like I'm a good ass driver, so I think I can do this, but I'm nervous. Like tests make me nervous sometimes because like I always try to outdo people, you know? Like I'm always like I'm gonna be number 1 no matter what. And I kind of put pressure on myself. So I don't know. And then like one of my bosses was like reading a Bruce Lee quote, and he was just like, words are like, and I saw this on the YouTube page earlier, my YouTube page, front page, and you know, it has like memes and shit, you know, pictures on your front page. So they said a Bruce Lee quote, and it was to get us motivated. And basically, Bruce Lee was like, words are like spells. That's why it's called spelling. And I was just like, okay, this is that existential shit I was talking about. But like, that's some real shit because Bruce Lee said, be like water, you know? So, I don't know. That's deep. That's real deep. But I don't even want to be deep right now, you know what I'm saying? But that's that on that. So, um, I don't know. I can't fail. That's how I feel like I can't fail right now. I have to be the absolute best at what I do, at everything, because I know I can do it, you know? Do I sound narcissistic? No, I'm just trying to be positive. You can do anything you want to do too. Whoever's out there listening. This is probably going to be a short video, but damn, because if I didn't take this coffee, I don't know if it's just caffeine or not, you know? But anyways, I don't know, I'm kind of chill. But oh, and I also noticed that they sell mushroom gummies, but I've been hearing like people have been taking mushrooms and they have been feeling like they don't have any emotion or some shit. And it's crazy because like I was driving to work and then I had my podcast on. It was the Monday morning podcast with Bill Burr, or Thursday afternoon just before Monday morning podcast with Bill Burr. Yeah, I remember all that shit. Okay, my brain is doing what it gotta do. Um so, and then I'm gonna add segue. Like, my thing is like I learned that you cannot ship fungus through the mail because it's it's like it's an issue. Like you can't send fungus through the mail. That's um like sending like I don't know, like how people brought bamboo here, right? Or like those parcels that had seeds that are mysterious seeds that came in the mail a couple of years ago, and nobody really knew what it was, but it was probably invasive or some shit like that. Who the fuck knows? But anyways, yeah, you can't ship fungus through the mail. So how is this happening? You know what I'm saying? Then I learned you can't you can't ship batteries through the mail either. So it's just like, how are people getting batteries? I don't know. I probably got it wrong, but it's just something to think about. Like, how are people doing this? I know you can't ship batteries through a plane, so how are batteries manufactured in like overseas? You know what I'm saying? That got me thinking too. So what the fuck is going on? That's what I don't know. What the fuck is going on? But damn, that's some good shit. Uh, but I mean, it's cool that you can feel a vibe off something natural. I mean, at this point, they can just go ahead and legalize weed. But I mean, I'm not gonna get tested for it, allegedly, but I'm not even gonna risk that. Cause plus, I told you guys, like, once you become a pothead, like, you get really unmotivated. And I don't like anything about unmotivated people. I don't like when I don't like when I'm unmotivated. I feel like I'm a waste of space and a waste of a human being when I'm not motivated. Oh, damn, this is some good shit. What you think? You think I'm a little bit more talkative today? I'm a little bit more smoother the way I talk, right? But my thing is like, fucking segue, whatever. Anyways, I don't know. It's just like the way fungus looks to me. Um, it looks fucking gross. Like, like mold. Is mold a fungus? Mold looks yeah, mold is a fungus. And then the thing about it is like we get cheese from mold, right? Like moldy cow titty meat. I mean, moldy cow titty boob. I hate, and then that's the other thing. Like you see my eyes moving around, right? because I'm listening to everything. Like, I can hear it way better. And like I said, like, the way Beam was just talking, it really bothered me. Like, my hearing is just like, what the fuck? And then I know he hit the air conditioning because I can hear the AC unit going on, the lights flickered, and then I heard walking really hard, and I'm going to turn it off. So, Bean, if you're watching, I'm going to turn the AC off. It didn't even matter that you turned it on, bro. I'm turning it off because I'm frugal like that. Don't you hate like when you're trying to save energy and then you look at your energy bill and you're like, damn, like that shit is high as fuck. And then like you trying to do everything you can, unplugging things, being energy efficient. And then a motherfucker has to turn on the AC, or they have to leave all the lights on in the room, or they have to leave their phone plugged up and it's not charging, or it's overcharging. Like, I can't stand that shit. I just can't do it. Anyways, I was listening to the podcast on the way to work, Bill Burr's podcast. The AC is creaking. Anyways, so I was listening to the podcast, and Bill Burr was talking with his wife, Nia, and they took a mushroom trip in a rural area, and they had a beautiful trip. And, I can't do it, because, like, when I think about psychedelic trips, like, it makes me have anxiety. Like, I don't know if any of you guys can really relate. I mean, I'm sure you guys can, but that feeling of being aware, but at the same time, I don't even know how to explain that feeling. It's like being super fucking high, but like off the reefer, I mean. And like, have you ever just been like out of control or like that feeling? Like, not that you can't control your body, but it's like, I can't even think. Like, you're just super aware, And it's just like at a certain point, it gives you anxiety or something like that. But the way they described it, it sounded really nice. But I don't think I could go hiking and, do shrooms. Because, like, and then both of them doing shrooms, it's just like, don't you need a sitter? Like, that's one of the things that you need to do when you, somebody put on the cold water. Because the water heater blue pipe jiggled. See, I need to go back in the house. But anyways, like, you're supposed to have a sitter when you do shit like this, like when you go on trips and shit like that. But now this is legal. Like, this is not like the what do you call Super Mario mushroom, which is like the tan on the bottom, or white or tan on the bottom, and then like it's red like an umbrella on the top with the white dots. Now, that's illegal. And allegedly, like, Super Mario, like, the whole story behind it is like this Italian plumber dude takes a mushroom trip, and this is like, that's Super Mario. Shout out to that song Peaches, that Jack Black song. My friend Deadway, he was saying like, that song is so overrated, and I'm just like, it's really good. I mean, like, it's basic, but like, sounds good. I haven't heard a ballad in a long time. So shout out to Jack Black and Tenacious D. That's how you say it, Tenacious D. Very talented. Um, Slight segue. Did you know, I think Metallica was the first band to perform in Antarctica, and when I watched the video, I was like, Antarctica don't look that cold. But that's something. Wouldn't it be something to have gone down there and watch Metallica play in Antarctica, and then there's penguins in the background or some shit? That's crazy. Um, yeah. I don't know. Do you hear the air conditioner? Excuse me. So, and then like what I hate is like um after you mow the lawn and then it rains the next day, and then like, yep, you know that there's gonna be weeds, because there definitely are weeds that are back. And then there's a part of me that's just like, why don't we just let the weeds grow? Like, some weeds look really pretty, but like dandelion is a weed. Dandelion is cute. Dandelion can be something that's a healing herb. Like, you can't get high off a dandelion, but I think it may make your stomach feel better. Cause like, you ever seen like a cat or dog eat grass to make them throw up? I mean, I don't know. Shit, people eat lavender and rose, and that's not something I think would taste good, but it does something for somebody. So that's that on that. And shout out to me for editing that photo of myself as the prunator. It should have put pruninator, but that sounds, I don't know, it flows better. Pruninator, like the Terminator. But anyways, um, I tried not to think about the cars blasting through buildings for some reason, and like I was watching TV just earlier, and like it happened again. So it's just like, why? Like, what is with that, you know? And then like, what the fuck? Excuse me. Um, what the fuck was I talking about? I don't know what I've been told. I don't know what I've been told. But talking to you is getting old. Talking to you is not so bold. You know, I had to fuck with the bubbles. With the bubbles, I be in trouble. Okay, I'm good. Let me stop doing this. Let me act like I got some sense. But anyways, would I drink this coffee again? Yes, I think so. But I don't know. Other than that, I know I like it. I like it. But you know, with all good things, too much of a good thing could be a bad thing. I'm still mad at myself. Like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I mean, it's not that bad. Sometimes, like, I do surgery on my fucking self. Like, I told you about skin picking. Trigger warning. But, I mean, you know, if this is how it's gonna be, and I'm gonna have just gonna have a mole there, you know. Cause the older I get, the more moles I get, you know. Like, I got, like, a little mole on my nose. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Like, right there. I think. Somewhere around here. I think right here. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And it's just like, I do wear sunscreen. Like, black people, we have to wear sunscreen too. And happy belated Juneteenth. Unless today is Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, I think. And then, like, I heard some shit someone said, which was kind of offensive, but they had a point. But at the same time, it was kind of offensive. They said Juneteenth is for niggas who couldn't read that they was free or some shit. And I was just like, a black person said this shit. I was just like, I don't know. And then like I watched something about Daniel Penny, the guy who strangled dude on the train. Forgive me for not remembering his name right now. Yeah, I get it. You know, I get it. Like oh my god, I probably shouldn't be talking about shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my thing is just like, okay, my first thought, cause you know, people do be like when somebody has like a criminal record, right? And they happen to be black, and then they get murdered by a white person or deleted by a white person. They're just like, oh my god, like, oh my god, he was innocent. He was a great dad. He never did any drugs. Or some shit like that, right? Like that whole painting people as innocent because they're black, right? But then it's just like now when I hear somebody say what I just said, and I love the self-awareness, it's just like talking to myself, like, okay, I need to stop drinking this shit. But like this is how I think. It's like I can look at different perspectives. I guess that's me being a Gemini, so I have one part of myself just like, you know, I'm not agreeing with the other part. But at the same time I can see where everybody's coming from. But my thing is just like, now okay, that George Floyd shit, I don't know. But my thing is just like, just listen here though. Their thing is like I'm talking about the right conservative part. These niggas is like, um, y'all just defending him because he's black, and let's raise money for the subway chokers defense fund, right? So they've been raised like $1 million, like what when this happened, like they did it like in a few days, and I think this was a month ago, like in 5 fucking days, right? But black people, we can't raise nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like damn, like when shit is fucked up, even if it's black on you know, anything white on black, a black fucking issue. We can't raise no fucking money. But I mean, like, I guess the right has the funds, I guess. But I mean, like, if you put your priority, your money priority, and shit that matters, you can get shit done. But at the same time, what really pissed me off, let me get to the point. What really pissed me off with that shit, and I swear I wasn't gonna try to talk any controversial shit, but my thing is, like, what pissed me off about the whole subway choking thing was they came up with his whole, like, they, oh my god, okay, like, basically the thing was, like, the guy on the train, he was like the homeless guy, he was the homeless black guy, he was just threatening people like, I'm homeless and I'm hungry and I want some fucking food and I'm gonna hurt anybody. I don't care if I have to delete people and delete myself if I have to eat or some shit. And then, like, you know, niggas is always saying shit like that on the subway, you know? Crazy ass motherfuckers always in the subway. Niggas be barking on the subway like, roof, roof. People talking to themselves on the subway and shit. I mean, like, it's New York, nigga. So, like, this guy, he chokes this guy out, right? Because he said it was, like, supposed to be a sleeper hold, right? But my thing is, like, a sleeper hold for, like, a whole train thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then the way he was looking at people while he was doing it, and then besides all of that, this part here, the fact that they come up with, like, this whole black guy's criminal record and everything he did in his whole fucking life, and then they said that's why he deserved to get deleted. That's my thing. So it's just like, you know, do you get what I'm saying here? Like, do you get it before y'all niggas start trolling and being stupid? Do you get what I'm saying? It's just like, I could save the day or some shit like that, or I could die right now, or somebody could just delete me, right? You know what I mean? And then they'll just say, like, this girl here, she did so-and-so in 5th grade. She graduated on an honor roll in kindergarten. Like, bitch, is that relevant? You know what I'm saying? And then they're saying, like, the whole reason, oh my god, and then they came up with his whole rap sheet, like, he's been arrested 40-something times. So my thing is, like, that's the reason why he got deleted. Because they're making it sound like because he had, like, a record, that's why he got deleted, basically. Like, this guy, he kidnapped a kid and he attacked an old person and all that. So, yeah, he's a criminal and he deserved to get deleted on that train that day. And I'm just like, okay, so how about this? Like, I told you guys this before. Since we're just gonna start purging people because, like, they have, like, a criminal record, you know how shit would be. Like, if we took this logic here, like, we just start deleting motherfuckers. Like, oh yeah, they did something bad, let's just delete these motherfuckers. I feel like that shit's setting a precedence, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck did you know this guy did 43 fucking crimes on that video, like, before he got deleted, choked the fuck out? So when he was getting choked out, you just saw a nigga that did 43 crimes, or did you just see a nigga getting choked out? Like, come on, just be real with it. Like, come on, like, you saw a black guy being erratic as fuck, and dude got choked out because he was threatening people. Okay, keep it at that. But to be sitting here like, oh, he did 43 fucking crimes, it makes it sounds premeditated to me. That's why. Like, it just, that's the word I'm looking for. Premeditated as fuck. So, like, I guess, so every time a felon or somebody who just did the wrong thing one night and got arrested, if you see them on public transportation or anywhere in public, anywhere, doesn't matter, you got the okay to just strangle them the fuck out. And bitch, I laughed. I'm not gonna lie. Not that he got deleted or nothing like that, but when I heard the news that dude got indicted, whatever, I fucking laughed. And then, like, of course, the black conservatives, that's my group though, I'm talking shit. Niggas is talking about, of course he got in trouble. I mean, what he said, yeah, of course Daniel Penny got indicted because he's a white man. And I was just like, And then like I was on my podcast, and you know how that shit autoplay. So I'm finishing up my podcast. I'm just chilling and shit. I'm finishing up my podcast. Hold up, vaping. I'm finishing up my podcast, a comedy podcast. And then next thing I know, I hear Candace Owens saying, and I'm subscribed. I like Candace Owens, but she goes like, "Is it a crime today to be white?" And I'm just like, and I swear she's come up with the same damn topic. Like, this is probably the fourth or fifth episode where she goes like, "Is it a crime to be white in America?" And I'm just like, and she's just like, "Black people are so privileged. We're the most privileged group." And I was just like, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's whack. Like, I've been pushed so far to the right, I'm actually going left. Like, and I know, like, now America is turning more conservative, which I like. I'm not supposed to talk politics and shit. I'm not supposed to talk politics, so I'm about to shut this shit down now. But it's just so crazy, like, in the early 2010s, like, we're pushing for, like, gay rights in California, right? Like, that was the thing. Like, we're pushing for gay rights, let love be love and all that, right? So, that was cool. But then it just, like, shit just started getting a little bit too free. And then I noticed with the whole troll culture that people, like, younger people, like, my age or younger, which is, like, young millennials and, Gen Z, or older Gen Z, whatever the fuck. I guess young millennials, like mid late 90s, something like that. 90s kids, whatever the fuck. Pretty much 90s kids. Um, like they started with this troll culture right now. Granted, trolls have been around a long time, but like you could tell that as you moved on, like this is the whole thing. Is the irony for me is that you would think like the younger generation would get more liberal, but I told my friends, I was telling them, the more you keep pushing on people, the more they're gonna push back. And this generation here is the most fucking like conservative to me. Like, I think my part of the generation is liberal, like the millennials is a little bit more liberal, but these Gen Zs, like, I don't know. Most of them is just like they won't say, like, most of them won't say it out loud. They'll probably say it on the internet, but these niggas, they're conservative as fuck. So I don't know. So I like it's just crazy to see the way America's headed. Like at this point, I'm over it. Like I always been a little bit right leaning, and then now it's just like, I was with I could rock with the left. It didn't fucking matter to me. Like this shit don't fucking matter. Like, I'm more focused on what the fuck is going on outside of here, because we're so focused about like, oh, I'm gonna boycott this beer and shit like that, right? And like you know what I'm saying? Really? I mean, like I could understand like you're appealing to your consumer base, because that's just like you guys know what you pretty much get with this channel, and it's like like at least you're gonna get a video from what you've seen, a video a day of me like progressing through being 28 years old, because that's what I do every day. So if I deviate from that and playing video games, you're just like, okay, well, I might unsubscribe. So that's kind of like with beer. Like when you think about beer, you think about basically manly men. You don't really hear about women drinking beer and shit like that, right? So I can get it, but it kind of seems a little bit excessive, and these boycotts are corny as fuck, and I think it's all clout, because like I think it's internet, like people on the internet just like, oh, the stock is dropping and shit like that. But I have told you, I've never seen so much Bud Light can litter. Like I pay attention to litter and trash, okay, because I recycle. So I see so many Bud Light cans in like the country. Like y'all niggas is playing like, oh, we're boycotting this. Y'all niggas can't afford to boycott, and these niggas is making a 24-pack $10 because everybody's fucking mad. A beer is a beer, bitch. So I don't know, like it's just ironic. Like niggas is doing shit for clout, internet clout. It's just corny. Um, and then at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure that there are people who are gay that are on the right. You know, people who don't conform to gender norms and still be conservative. So I mean, like I don't know, I don't know. But then I think Candace would say like, how are you gonna claim that you're conservative and be gay? But I mean, like you can be a gay conservative. Like Caitlyn Jenner, she's trans and um she's right leaning. Like she's like a conservative. So it's just like, how are you saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Or maybe I'm getting my terms messed up. Forgive me. But I shouldn't be talking about this shit anyways. But, because I guess work reasons. But it's just shit that makes me think. I think everything's for clout, you know? And I think the people who be hating the most, I think they're closeted. That's what I think. I think some of y'all, I mean, it's still Pride Month. I mean, if you want to put a mask on, a rainbow mask, and just get out there and live your best life, go ahead, bitch. Like, there's really no shame. But now it's just like, you just gotta be careful, because, like, now, the way these niggas is just wilding, like, boycotts and bullshit like that. Like, oh, we're gonna boycott your shit. We're gonna send all the clothes to the back of, all the rainbow clothes to the back of the store and shit. Bitch, they didn't get rid of it. Like, the fuck? They still have to appeal to the, you know, the LGBT, like they're gonna why lose out on that little chunk of money? You know what I'm saying? Money is money. These corporations don't give a fuck. Like that's my thing. So it's just like I don't know. Live and let live. I've been ranting and ranting and ranting, and I don't know. I think it's because like I was trying to censor myself the past like couple days because of work, but like it's so hard. Like it's so hard. So I hope I didn't put anything in jeopardy. You heard that? And did I tell you guys like about when that dog came up to me when I was trying to go in the house? So now I think I have like some kind of PTSD off of that shit because it's just like every time I hear like a rustling or the wind blows and I'm trying to get the keys in the door, I'm just like, oh God, hope it's not a dog. I hope it's not a wild fucking animal. But I keep talking about that, but it's so fucking scary, honestly. But anyways, what's another thing? Basically that's it. Like I'm sitting out here and I'm sweating in this damn jacket. I'm enjoying this mushroom coffee, and this is shit I'm talking about. Like some people just be getting high as fuck, and I'm not high. I'm just caffeinated, bruh. And I guess that is a high. Don't you get coffee and cocoa beans from the same plant? I could be wrong. Anyways, and cocaine, that all comes from the same plant. I think I am. I might be wrong. But anyways, yeah, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. But people they just be getting fucked up, and they just sit there, like they just be like quiet, you know. But how can you be quiet when something that God puts on earth for you to, I don't know, did he put mushrooms and psychedelics here for you to just sit in a corner? I mean, like honestly, it's like ayahuasca or some shit where you're supposed to be laying down with a sitter, but you're not supposed to just be sitting there and just not talking about what the fuck is going on in the world, you know? Talk about it, man. Somebody say something. That's how I be feeling sometimes. Like, somebody say something. Shit. Are we just gonna go through life just not saying nothing? Are we gonna go through life not caring about the meaning of anything? Sheesh. Can we think about shit that matters? Like, that's how I be thinking sometimes. So I guess that's the existentialism word that I was talking about. But anyways, besides that, I don't think I'm gonna go on too much longer. So I like this coffee. It's got lion's mane and some other shit in here. But it was a brown container. That's all I know. It just said mushroom coffee on it. It was a brown container with white font. I guess that's it. not gonna drag it too long. So I hope everybody is having a safe weekend. I hope everybody's good and blessed. Um, you know, take care of yourself. And I wanted to add before I get off of here. Like I keep going. Shit is hot. But like sometimes you gotta give up on some shit that don't work. Now I'm not I'm not a kind of person that just like give the fuck up on people and shit like that, right? But if you give people chances after chance after chance, you're gonna get fed up, you know. And do you think that's fair to you to keep getting shit on? I'm being real vague here. So if you need this shit, it don't even have to be a person. It could be a situation. It could be a job or some shit like that. It could be drugs. It could be a bad habits. Shit just gets old, okay? Shit gets old, and change starts with you. That's corny as fuck, but it's true. Change starts with you. If you keep doing the same shit every day and expecting a different result, bitch, you just as crazy as me. You just as crazy as me sitting in this damn laundry room sweating my balls off, okay? So, my word of encouragement, and it's also advice I need to follow, is when you get fed the fuck up, shit could be clutter in your house. When you get fed the fuck up, don't be afraid to do some spring cleaning, okay? If people are meant to be in your life, they'll come back. If something is really meant to be, it'll come back like a boomerang effect, okay? So don't be afraid to be by yourself. Don't be afraid to reflect. um, don't be afraid to express your opinion, especially like for the kids that are outside of high school and are like looking at going to college, or like of age, young adults and shit. um Fuck them. Like like the only other place you would probably get a bully is the workplace, but the best thing about that is like you can report people to HR. I mean that's here not. I mean like that might work, it might not. I don't fucking know. But you have rights, okay? The fuck, like you don't have to take bullshit if you don't want to, okay? So with that being said, this is your life, and it's gonna be curtain call, bitch. You said, why I got your jacket on? Because, why don't you come in here real quick? And I know you cut on the AC, but I'm about to end my podcast now. Where you at? Shit is hot. That felt good. Where you at, bruh? Come through. Say something. I don't hear you stomping. Okay. Look at Stinky being in the comments. If you want to see Stinky play some games and actually stream like he promised me, please put a thumbs up on the video. And if we get 3 thumbs up, Patty. What the hell? Bitch. Why don't you wear shoes?
Because my fucking flip-flops is disintegrating in a bucket.
Oh, take that shit out the bucket. Oh, let me tell a story before I get off of here. So, like...
Yeah, it's the pool water, not me.
Can you put on some flip-flops? Dump out that, Oh my god, you let a bug come in here.
Black man.
No, I'm not. So Bean's feet stink like shit. Like, you ever seen this commercial called Odor Eaters? So, like, when that... Hashtag, get your shoes out the bucket. But anyways, like, his feet stink. Like, one time he told me his dog sniffed his shoe and it threw up in his shoe. And then one time a frog... What?
Shit stink.
Are you lying?
No.
Well,
Rotten ass.
that's why.
I need some when I buy some new ones.
No, you better put water in that. Oh, a frog went in his shoe and it died in there. Probably because it got stomped, but I wouldn't doubt it was because of the smell. So that commercial odor eaters, that commercial was made for this nigga. So I'm out of here, yo. Yo, bruh. I'm coming. Should I come out here with the camera? Okay. Well, bye, you guys. See you next video. Peace out. Like, comment, subscribe, and all of that. I love you guys. Bye.
Go take 3